for those, some people say, okay, maybe there's from their gene. Okay, even if these are just theories, who knows? Those they want to support themselves, of course they will find lots of theories. Okay, but we have to find way. If we know that this is something wrong, it's unnatural, we have to find ways to help them. For example, it's just a kind of sickness, you should go to the doctor, okay, or counseling, okay, so that you might go back to the right track. Okay, for those they have problem, maybe even in Islam we say maybe you can go fasting. Okay, strong belief, okay, in God. It all can help you, okay, to clear those simple ideas. Okay, so I just stop here, see what you want to discuss or ask.
The title of today's topic is The Myth of Homosexuality. I want to know why you're calling it a myth, because if you call it a myth, meaning that it doesn't exist. The problem is that homosexuality does exist. It is pervasive, I won't say pervasive, but it happens. So it cannot be called, so I want to know why you're calling this a myth.
Actually, the title is not given by me, I just interested in talking about homosexuality.
So,
To translate it in
So
in
it's
English.
also a myth.
no. That's what I'm asking.
Yes.
That's what I'm asking.
It exists, yes, it
Right, so it
exists
should not-
in
it should not
many
be-
places.
So it should not be. So the title should not be the myth
The
of
myth,
homosexuality.
the myth about homosexuality is probably the natural, the way it is preached is natural. It is myth, it is not natural. Somebody has to develop it, counteracting with his nature.
The choice of wording
Okay.
to describe that it is unnatural, because a myth it means it doesn't exist. It's like a legend. It's like a fairy tale.
Okay.
It's like a. But the thing is that you may say that it is unnatural, all right? But to say that it is a myth does not convey the idea that it's unnatural. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
So
okay.
the choice of wording
Okay.
is not correct.
Okay.
if you want to
So we'll
convey-
be careful next time when we set the topic.
Yeah, you need to choose a title that truly conveys the notion, the idea that homosexuality is unnatural.
Mhm.
But to call it a myth, it doesn't convey that.
I think we try to understand, because for us in Islam we think that it is unnatural, but maybe according to some other people it is natural, because there's many arguments that okay, it is from my really deep feelings that I want to do it. So it is also natural according to them.
Can I just say something around this? Yeah, Lincoln, I think you get to the point. The myth, choosing of the word myth is not correct in this context. We may refer it to the cause, causator, and whatever. Next time to choose it. But in my understanding, the reason they're calling it a myth, to convey that it actually is not a practice that has a support, either scientifically or religiously. That's the whole. Yeah, you may argue scientifically homosexuality has no basis, and religiously no religion, as far as I know, has a room for homosexuality, and is seen in many religions as a disease, in some other religion as a perversion, as you said. So it doesn't exist by itself naturally. It's a practice that is common in our days. It's something happening around, but it doesn't mean it has any basis, either religiously, socially. It's something new. And as this gentleman was pointing out, a few years back, we didn't have this openly. Although we can go back to the stories in the Bible or in the Quran, we see the example of Prophet Lut. He was sent to people who were committing these sins. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told them what they are doing is contrary to nature. He sent him with a warning. He said, I have created you, women, to dwell and enjoy their company. And will you leave them and go with men? And even the story in the Quran is giving details when the angel were sent to Prophet Lut to yeah, to
Warn them.
send message. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent a message to Prophet Lut through some angel. When they came, his people want to use those men as they are used to do. And he was warning them, and he didn't know what to do. He said, will you dishonor me in front of my guests? They say, oh Lut, don't worry. We will handle these things. We are coming to give you glad tidings. Give you good news. You and your followers should leave this city. We are coming to destroy the people who are sinners, the unbelievers. So what we understand is that the title is not conveying the message clearly, and but the homosexuality has no basis. That's what it means.
Yeah.
I think
Because
actually
you
it's
only
more
have
on
to
the
come into
doubts,
the-
okay, the doubts about the homosexuality.
Say again.
Actually, it's more on the doubts. Many people doubt about it. Okay, whether homosexuality is acceptable, not acceptable. There's many theories, scientific theories, even religious theory, and because based on human rights, there are also many different sayings. So we are trying to understand. Okay, back to religion. What do we think about homosexuality? Okay, so there's some doubts about it. Okay, even I can say, openly, even in Muslim countries, okay, there's also people practice because they do not understand, okay, what Allah says in the Quran and why it is haram. Because they just think that, okay, those people, I like it, I just feel, okay, I don't want to, because they feel like, for example, if they have free sex outside, something else, okay, why not I just practice with men or just practice with women, whatever. There's many things actually is not really properly understood, okay, by the people. So we want to try to see, in fact, what is really the stance in the religion aspect. So I'm sorry if the word, okay, this design of the topic, okay, the wording is not properly designed, okay.
Sir, can I ask you something from an educational point of view? Basically, it's some people who justify homosexuality in the same school environments, like girls and girls and boys and boys. And they say that if you want to not make people into homosexuals, you have to have a co-ed school. But then co-ed school, the psychologist, yeah, again, there's another problem with that. The educational psychologists, they tell us that people don't really work that hard in co-ed schools as compared to the...
Yes. Actually, according to one of the research in England, okay, they found that girls' school or boys' school, actually the students from those schools, they have better academic performance. Okay, because they can really concentrate in their studies. Those they study in co-ed, okay, they always think about boyfriend, girlfriend relationship. Okay, and in fact, in nowadays situation, it goes more worse because they do not just talk about boyfriend, girlfriend, they go even more worse. Okay, more programs are created, okay, from the co-ed system. Okay, but when we come back, we say, okay, normally those gays or lesbians are far most popular, more from those schools. In fact, if come back to education, if we can give them proper education. Okay, in fact, everyone wants people to care for us, to love. Okay, we are looking for love. Sometimes we are not happy. Maybe I'll go to the girls again and tell them that, oh, I'm not happy, I want someone to share. But if we can give proper teaching, okay, this is just common. You talk to your friends. Okay, it's not really those what they think. Okay, they might understand in the right path. Okay, think about when we are young, even when we grow up. Okay, we also have a lot of friends from our same gender. Why, when you close to a friend, you think about there's some special love there, right? And I always think that is if we can have proper education. So if you find, okay, there's some girls or some boys, they are so close, then you have to remind them, don't be too close, there's a limit, okay?